Oh god. Alright, that's loud. I guess it's not that loud, actually. Alrighty. This is me. Oh, there's a timer right there. Never mind. Never mind. Skip. It's getting funkier the further we go in. All right. There's good. I'll be honest, I can't fully remember what Gamescom's like whole thing is. Is it more for devs? More for consumers? I don't know. Oh god.
Welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, coming to you from my couch. I brought in the cat bed back there. He's not going to show up. I'm Kyle Boston.
Is this the
I'm your
audio
host
on
for
the
this pre-show.
stream, or is this my
and I
headphones?
realize a confusing thing about this is that the Opening Night Live pre-show is not live. This is pre-recorded. If you don't believe me, watch this. All right, we shot this days ago. The purpose of this pre-show is just to provide you with bonus trailers, interviews, general tomfoolery to pass these remaining minutes that lead up to the big show, Opening Night Live. So, I cannot think of a better way to kick this thing off than with a brand new trailer for Streets of Rogue 2.
What? Wait, so is this the show? So, is this like a new thing?
Welcome to the City of Dreams.
It looks pretty cool. Whatever I just saw.
Where anyone can get a fresh start. Where a corrupt president enjoys a bit too much power.
Not the corn.
Well, sometimes you just have to go rogue.
They call that guy the president, but he's got more of a mayor vibe.
But remember, there can only be one president.
Oh no. What is this?
Welcome to the streets where anything is possible. Streets of Rogue 2 is an immersive open-world sandbox dialed up to 11. Be who you want. Write your own story.
This
And you can do
this
all
looks
of
pretty.
it.
I mean, like I've never heard of this, but this, like, I've never played the first one or anything, but this looks awesome. Actually, like just the unleashed chaos of it is. Yeah, that's cool.
Streets of Rogue 2 is coming to Steam in 2024. Add the game to your wish list.
I guess go check out Streets of Rogue 1 on my...
Good to see you back. Now, for this next part of the pre-show, I was hoping to talk to you all about
I really
something
don't know if this is the stream
incredibly
audio or not.
boring. Psych.
On 2 seconds, I'm gonna like double the... I don't know. 2 seconds, I'm gonna like double the...
Here's some more trailers. Here's some more trailers.
So that is just the stream? I think it's just the stream. Okay.
Be forward, no matter the danger.
I mean, shit, sorry. Okay. Kinda looks like Trine or something. Except it looks more Diablo-esque, I guess.
I wanted to give our people one last hope. A champion to defeat this calamity. I
Jeez.
am sorry to push that fate upon you, Lisvanger.
But I honestly just hope for the the opening night live stream sick that this audio is on my end and not them. I think it's them though.
This is not quite how I imagined our reunion, Ymir. You should not have come here. There are dark forces at work in these forsaken lands.
Yeah, I guess we were about due for like a Hades.
Leave now,
Like-
but I still care about you.
Carol, brother, listen to me.
Enough!
Now I realize even this far
Why-
into this show that you might think I'm just
Why
some
is,
guy who hijacked
everybody-
the broadcast, and I don't.
Why is
blame
it,
you.
or I guess
So
not
to
everybody,
prove
why is
that
this guy at home?
Is all legitimate. Here is the host of Gamescom Opening Night Live himself, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Kyle.
Jeff, we're
Jeff.
now minutes away from the Opening Night Live.
Wait, this guy
beginning.
teleported.
What sort of huge announcements should we all be expecting to see?
I think you can expect to see a lot of great games.
Why is
on
everyone at
stage. This
home?
is not a
Well, Jeff's
show
clearly in a Los
driven
Angeles
by
hotel.
Huge, shocking surprise.
Or no, wait, it's not
or
Los
things.
Angeles, is it? It's,
If you really think of the history of ONL.
Germany?
We've always had kind of meteor looks at games that are announced in the show, and that's sort of continuing that tradition.
He just
This
call
year,
it
there will be
ONL?
A few cool announcements throughout the show, but generally we're showing like a lot of really big games because this has been an amazing year for games, and the next 2 or 3 months is especially going to be insane with so many releases. So you will see new stuff on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake, so many other big games that are coming out.
Those
later
3
this
games
year.
you listed makes it feel like I'm
primarily
watching something like
focused-
2008.
As Nintendo likes to say, primarily focused on, announced games coming in Q4 or 3 or 4 or something like that. So yeah, I definitely would set your expectations that we are not going to shock and awe you with surprise announcements today.
When you say meteor, though, that to me implies more.
All
than
right,
just
I
a
guess the
trailer.
stream's over.
The big news is when you're not just announcing games, you can also showcase
No,
you know,
it's-
gameplay, and that's the constant
Oh,
battle
Jeff.
always happens when people want some CG teaser for a game coming in 5 years. But then
I
they
really don't
also
want
wanna
that.
see real gameplay and real games, and like you're gonna see 10 minutes of Modern Warfare 3 tonight. You're gonna see gameplay on a bunch of other games, and like real in-game footage because these games are close to release and almost finished. So that's kind of the advantage is that I think we can go a little bit deeper on some games today.
So actually, it's one of those things I miss about
Oh,
E3 was when they would just
I-
have like
I-
a
I'm
long
gonna-
stage demo.
maybe
It's
skip
like, here's the
through
game,
this
we're playing
because-
it right now.
Yes,
Just
and
talking
that's what,
about
like,
the
those guys
show.
look forward to 20, 30 games will all be there. It's a big show. And
Yeah, it's a
lots
lot of
games.
games.
Have a great time.
Show
at
us
the big
all
show.
these games.
Thanks, Kyle. Your show's a big deal too. We love having you host the pre-show, and I'm excited to be on stage for Open Night Live in just a couple minutes.
Holy moly!
I wish I knew who like
was
anybody
a
was.
good
Like I feel like this guy is somebody.
Let's all take a minute to cool off now with another brand new trailer.
Got nice glasses. And that mask has been on a long drive. The frame rate got better. Oh. Oh. Alright. That didn't tell me much, but I'm sure people who know what this is are excited.
Thank you, Endzone 2. I've always said this.
Thank you, Endzone 2.
Any video game trailer with a bus in it is going to be good. You can't prove me wrong on that. And if you are just joining us, welcome.
Wait, what?
I look like a fucking tour guide.
What the fuck was... Oh. Why would this be a... Who's who? I mean, like... I'll be honest, I actually kind of forgot about VR as, like, a thing that was still being, like, used by people. Do you think that's a command, the middle finger, or do you think that's, like, you can do that free... Like, do you think it's finger movement?
You're settling in to our wondrous
Oh, they're just
story.
going through these trailers, alright.
Working
Farming sim.
equipped with kindness and
Aha!
creativity. You found a cozy place in this community. With companions by your
These
side.
people's are...
Who knows what you'll accomplish?
Hey!
Or two of magic.
You know, I would be, like, I used to be of the mind of, like, how many of these games do we need? But I gotta say, like, every 2-3 years,
Will you reveal
I
our magical
I find myself, like, getting really invested in something like this. So,
Pre-order
more power
now.
to you if you're into the
I'm so sorry. Those two
What do you
trailers
call
kind
that?
of blurred together for me.
the fantasy...
Which was the one where you killed
adventure
that guy and
farming.
then stuck up your middle finger at him? It was Bulletstorm VR. Got it. Thank you. So this is my third time hosting.
See, I could have made that
the
joke. I
Gamescom
should have made
Open
that
Night
joke.
Live pre-show, and already we've developed a couple of traditions. One, general awkwardness. And then two, the top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. Number 10, there's just something nice about seeing a futuristic, shiny, reflective black stage with absolutely no streets on it. Number 9,
What?
Assassin's Creed Mirage. Number 8, the big games you already know will be good. And then
Okay.
the number 7 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live is the weird games you never heard of before.
That's
I like those weird trailers.
that's
Those
why
to
I'm
me
here,
tend
actually.
to be
Yeah,
slightly
sure.
more interesting than the sure things. Number 6, Sonic News. Jeff Keighley is showing up to Gamescom Opening Night Live with Sonic News. News about Sonic the Hedgehog. And let me tell you, there's no way it's bad. Whatever it is, it's not going to be bad news. This would probably be number 1 for me, but I'm trying
Hello,
to be
gamers. I've
objective
got
with
some
this.
bad
Number
news
5,
about Sonic.
The raw thrill of a developer saying we can't wait to share more. Number 4, Alan Wake 2. This game's coming out in October, and they haven't shown too much yet.
Yeah,
I
Alan Wake
expect
too.
they're gonna
I am
show
excited about that.
Something
Who is it?
kind of big tonight. Number 3 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. It's free. Number 2, Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat 1.
Ooh, give me that Tekken 8,
Officially
baby.
Speaking, I cannot rank one of those games higher than the other one. So if I have to put them in the same box, that's a powerful box. And the number 1 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 is that hands down this is going to be the best Tuesday night of the
All
summer.
right.
And please don't be like, nah.
There's a trailer in
sure,
like a
I
couple
went
minutes. We'll let him
surfing
continue.
on a Tuesday. We don't care. We're talking about all of us combined. Collectively, this will obviously be
What?
the
What?
best Tuesday
Hey,
night of
Ruth.
summer.
What's going on?
Because they
I
know how to party on a Tuesday in Cologne.
can't.
Trust me.
What? Like.
And you know
What
else
is
sounds like a
Kyle
party?
Bosman done
The
again?
7th Guest VR.
He's funny. I'll give him that. I'm actually
let's
like
watch a
enjoying his
trailer for
banter.
that.
He's got a good vibe, but I can't for the life of me remember like what he's done, like what he's from. Sorry, I'm not trying to like. Yeah, I don't actually. Well, full disclosure, Ruth. I'm a little actually confused about what Gamescom is every year. Is it like like Jeff Keighley said, like nothing's gonna be jaw dropping or anything. So it's like just kind of trailers we know that's coming out. Okay.
He spent his fortune wisely. Never mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Burden. Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not.
Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to the kitchen.
Wait! We shouldn't go walking alone. This is a game. Nothing more.
What is going on?
One of us is going to win that prize money.
That's what a game trailers guy. Man, that's so old school. Yeah.
Nothing but queens.
I'm sorry, there's something really funny about the fact that you're just like a skeleton hand in this.
No one came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But old man Stauff is waiting there.
This is another VR thing, I'm assuming.
Crazy. Sick.
Oh! Ah! Oh, wow, that's okay. Like, I mean, I'm not like particularly excited about that, but if you were gonna tell me that they were gonna make a VR version of The Seventh Guest,
between scary games. If you have two scary games back to back,
yeah,
there's a big chance that
that's what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. I was like kind of pondering aloud, like,
to give you a chance to catch your breath.
Is this like a thing for developers or like schmucks like us who just play video games, or like what's the deal?
Now you are
but yeah,
appropriately
going back to the Seventh Guest game.
A scary game.
That's just so left field because Seventh Guest is like ancient. Oh, I liked that monster design, whatever the hell that was. Not him. Sorry, I didn't mean to call that gentleman a monster, but I mean, I think it like is a mystery point and click, from the era that Prince of Persia probably came out. So you're not too far off. Is this another VR? I can't tell. Not sure if VR camera work or head bobbing that I will turn off. Drink the forbidden black oil of monsters. Post-trauma. Hey, shout out to us having some husky
My
guys.
favorite part of that whole thing.
Us
is
dad bod guys need to be in more horror games, I think.
And he shines his light into one of those toilet stalls. And like the girl from The Ring is standing there and the guy doesn't move a muscle. He just straight up does not react. That's like my ideal video game hero. What a
No, the prequel will be pre-trauma. You have to
as you could
understand,
tell,
like post-trauma will be
not,
like, you know, like I'm traumatized.
So our producers
And
thought
then there will be a
it'd be a good idea
prequel
for me to
DLC
educate
content where we
myself
find out what
on
said
games
trauma
Gamescom
that led to the post-trauma
from an
was.
expert. From IGN Germany, here is Anne Wernicke.
There's an IGN for Germany?
I'm so glad you're here. I have so many questions for you. What is the best way for people all around the world to keep up with what's happening with ONL and Gamescom?
There's an official Gamescom live stream.
Hey!
And,
Hey, Vanessa, what's
programs
going on, babe?
in
That's
English
my
and
wife.
German.
Hi.
It's done by IGN. So that's
I just
your
didn't know.
way to
I
not
figured there was
miss
like a
out on
European
the stuff that's
IGN or
happening.
like maybe
If you're in
France, but
Cologne, though, and can attend Gamescom,
I didn't realize they got as
go
specific
on
as
Saturday
Germany.
and Sunday to Gamescom Festival. There's stages there with musicians playing. There's food trucks. There's like human social games where you have to be like in a soccer table thing. It's fun stuff. You should try it out. It's completely for free. So
Hold on, what is it? What is a human social game?
you know soccer table.
We're talking about foosball.
Right?
Yeah, we call it foosball. Yeah.
But in this case,
Oh, now there's
you
another
get
timer.
stuffed into
There was a
it. So
countdown timer
you
for
are,
this.
Like one of the soccer people in that table. You can't move.
All
You
right,
just
I'm
stand there,
impatient.
go
I
left
can't
and
deal with
right
people just shooting
and
the
play
shit about
soccer like that.
Gamescom. I gotta move forward.
Different question for you.
Sure.
How do you say world premiere in German?
It's actually Weltpremiere.
That's
Pretty similar, right?
I think I could do that.
that's
Yeah,
not.
do it.
That can't, that's is that really how you say world premiere in German?
Yeah, but that's
You
good.
just say it in English with an accent.
Congrats.
And thank you so much for helping me out today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Have fun at Gamescom.
Thank you.
Oh, Vanessa, to respond to your
cool.
text
Now I,
live
too, am an
as
expert.
well. Yeah,
Please enjoy.
we gotta
Fine,
go
no
to
problem.
Trader Joe's in general. I've been fiending.
I do not recognize these markings. They are old. Perhaps this is one of the great
mysteries of the Age of Myth.
This is no temple of Sigma.
Oh no, it's I'm sorry, this just looks like such generic fantasy that I can't even like it. It's a Morn goal. That thing had the amnesia mouth. Weird droopy chin.
We were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
Did he just did he say save our cannabis? Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I gotta go back. Save our cannabis. Listen again. Turn up a little bit.
We must fight on. The banner cannot fall. Warriors of Sigma, stand with me.
Hold on, coming up. It's coming.
Obtaining this power
Right here.
may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
Save our cannabis. Save our he said save our cannabis. What else could he have been saying? Save Organicus? Maybe it's a weird world name?
We do not fear death. Fight on.
Save the boost. Oh, it's like Warhammer. Yeah, the fantasy side of Warhammer is like a little too generic for my taste. I'm more into the spacey side. What the hell's this? Nothing quite like war, is there?
By
Whoa.
2035,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
we have formed a new breed of elite special forces who are better prepared to manage these latest...
I don't want to play a game where like I'm in my 40s in the world.
No fear, no retreat.
Okay. Am I the only one that, like, actually just hates red dot sights and first-person shooter? There's something about them I really don't like. I find them intrusive. I guy threw bees. Smoky bees. Whoa. Hey, you know what? Credit where credit's due. That was a nice little scene transition. Delta Force. Someone's gonna play that and have
Welcome
fun.
back to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, where the minutes are just flying by. ONL is about to begin.
I love how they call it ONL. Like that's some abbreviation that we're all hip to.
Sonic News.
I do want to hear
Things I
this
was not
Sonic
permitted to talk
News
about in
Jeff
the
Keighley has.
So
Let's get to the grub.
I have one last trailer for you. Here is.
Oh, there's a guy with a beard in that trailer.
World 3.
Like, spoilers.
My name is Imogen Sajet. My entire life has been study, analysis, planning.
Okay.
Today, the galaxy is burning.
Fleet-wide comms open. Attention all personnel.
You've each just received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know what is at stake.
Whoa.
We have
Full
been tasked
disclosure.
with finishing Karen Sajet and the Fifth Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks and stop it once and for all.
Whoa! That guy was a cone.
I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise.
Proximity alert. Control enemy strike report.
Many of you are feeling.
How do you play these games? These like nutty spaceship tactical like I always see this stuff and it's like
no doubt we will succeed.
This kind of looks like so complex to me. Like too much.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
I feel like I've accrued a bunch of these games in my Steam library over like the last decade just from random humble sales, and it's just like, and like I don't think I'll ever play any of them.
I am Fleet Command.
And that is it. That's all I have for you here in the pre-show, which of course means that Gamescom Opening Night Live is now mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy.
Yeah, I guess to be fair to Homefront 3, you have to do as much as you can to I don't know, like make a slow spaceship dry politics strategy game and like look hot.
Your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
So I actually don't know. I can't remember if Hamish told me or not. I don't know if Hamish is in this crowd or if he's just looking at stuff at the actual. But if he is, that's really funny. That we probably just saw the back of his head somewhere.
Hello, Germany, and hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023.
Is that true? Surely a PAX has been bigger, right?
Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive
Wait, now it's 2 hours? Wait, what?
Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio.
Oh, no.
And to help us step
hooray?
into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance.
Hey, here's the composer of the. Oh, it's a performance. I thought he was just gonna talk about the game. It's like. Sounds like space music to me. I cannot convey to you all how there is a void as large as space itself in my heart for Starfield. I feel nothing for it. I don't know why. Really impressive looking, I guess, but I don't know. I'll play it one day, but I'm not in a rush, you know? A weird stage setup. There's people like up on the stage almost. Got that big intrusive camera crane going through the audience. From the audience perspective, in their peripheral vision right now, there is a giant robot crane arm moving around. You can't not notice it. Speaking from experience at E3 2017, when we went to the PC gaming event, it was like half of that theater was taken up by the camera arm. Like, you think, like, sure, they use zoom. Like, probably half of this is zoom, but it goes a fair deal, like, above and down into the crowd. It's just like, imagine being like this guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's like awkwardly just sitting stage left, like for this entire thing. Both these chunks of audience. Devs need to stop aiming for the infinite space game so long as contemporary processing power is what it is, and they're only concerned with the main hook being that it's an infinite space game. Is Starfield like what it like? I honestly I thought I figured it was just gonna be like, you know, the modern Fallout, modern Elder Scrolls stuff, but with a sci-fi coat of paint. Am I wrong in thinking it's just gonna be Bethesda's Outer Worlds? Also, is this a rendition of Rocket Man? It is. Give me an Elton John skin for my character, and you've got a day one purchase from Nico. Oh. Credit where credit's due. The idea of like a crystally gem area, always cool. Gems and crystals should be in all video games, in my opinion. Number one best collectible, a gem, followed by fruit. Are they CGI faces? That's fucking incredible, actually. Like, that kid looks fucking wild. I mean, it is, you know, that's clearly pre-rendered, but holy moly. Oh, is it live action? Okay, never mind. Hey, yeah, I don't take back what I said. That's a great looking actor.
So close.
That kid looks wild.
For that spectacular all the way for this.
Well, you know, I don't know if that's like insulting to that child actor or not. Like, oh, you're so well rendered, kid.
Fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky enough to start.
That is a well-rendered child.
I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys.
What? Is this just going to be a thing in every Jeff Keighley?
Really disappointed. They're disappointed. It's so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're gonna.
Wait. What did he even do? What did he even say? Again? Does this happen like every time? Yeah. Wait, it's getting like a little too. At least with the Bill Clinton guy, we knew that was.
Starfield is ever so
at least with the Bill Clinton kid, we know that kid's kind of like this, like, well, if you go to like his YouTube, he's clearly kind of like a performance artist troll, and I think he's got other like, he's got like a sibling involved with him. Like they're kind of self-aware and they mess with people. Weird guy nonetheless, but this isn't the same guy.
Thank you so much for that spectacular performance. Really appreciate you coming all the way for this.
Did we see where he came from? Just like another, like, he was there the whole time, lurking in the background.
Over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it.
Oh, there he is.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, he did. Yeah, you're right. Listen, Bill Clinton.
I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys.
Bill Clinton wants to play GTA 6, is what he said.
Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed.
What do we think? What do we think? Is that a plan? Do you think that this is like the new, like ARG thing? Yeah. Oh nope, that's the well-rendered child. Hold on. I want to see it again. Oh no, I got lost. Fuck.
Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it.
One more view.
Yes, exactly.
More view.
All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed.
Why don't many of the audience members right on the stage get up and stop him?
Disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games to show you.
I swear that guy
Really,
looks like
it
he
just-
could
it's
just
just
be an
so
indie game developer.
sad to me to
So
see something like that happen tonight. We're here to celebrate games
Turn
and
this
this
in.
community and how much they mean to us. So, without further
I
ado,
mean, look, I'm not condoning the bombing, but like we're here to celebrate games and how much they mean to us is what Jeff is saying here. That guy got on stage to say, "I want to play GTA 6," right? Like he's
I want to move right on with the show.
at the
We
most
got a lot to
innocent,
show you,
he's
and
passionate,
the good news
right?
with
Like
Gamescom is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the
also,
first time.
I just want to point out, fair question, where is GTA 6?
Ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios.
Oh shit!
That's right,
T-Bone.
Todd Howard, everybody.
Chat. That guy, you know why? If you know how we know this guy isn't real, because if he had done it, like a real guy probably would have waited for Todd Howard to come out, but Todd Howard would have like choke slammed him because Todd does not fuck around. Hi, Todd.
Thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first
Todd,
ever
it
time
looks
at
like the
Gamescom?
world's
This
oldest
is
12-year-old
my first
boy. And I'm saying that with
Gamescom,
love.
and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it really.
Can you imagine how, if I was Todd Howard, I would take this opportunity, like, yeah, sure, it would maybe be like a stab in the back to Jeff, but imagine if Todd Howard walked out just now, and he just went, yeah, no, Jeff, really, Bill Clinton wants to play GTA 6.
And just all the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, you know, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, you know, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and
What a cool jacket,
we're all
Todd.
very excited to step into this new world.
Cool
of
jeans,
Starfield,
too. Who is dressing
and in
Todd?
this
He's dressing
early
hot.
access.
I would wear this
Stand up,
outfit
people,
Todd's
why
wearing.
did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create it?
Those are
You know,
killer
like
jeans, man.
A lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game
Oh,
where
okay.
we looked at the
Not the
skies
V-neck,
and we
though,
can blast
but-
off into space and explore. We love to make games that explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series.
I know.
But we wanted to do something
I still
brand
need to
new
get into
where you could
the
explore
ad
with complete
stuff on here.
freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about
Todd,
it,
don't
but
say
it's,
that.
it's
Todd,
quite an
please don't
experience,
say
and I
dream
know
game.
everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom.
I mean, like,
there's a theater. Tell us.
I get
know
the
you've
marketing
been,
spiel. I can see through
sharing
the
a little bit about
facade.
game, but I know
I'm
there's a
cynical,
lot you
but
want people to discover
we're
when
gonna
they
hold you to
play
that
it.
D
What
word,
did you bring
man.
here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game. And you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time.
Isn't
And then
that
you get to create your own
literally,
character. Our games are about
isn't that literally
being
Mass
whoever
Effect?
you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering.
Is it
kinda
third
what
person?
The main quest line is going to be after you create your character, which is.
I'm not kidding.
something I know.
This
saw you
year,
said on the
my
internet
New Year's
that you created
resolution,
you, I
in a
think.
way,
See
was
that?
kind of to be going to more games, more dark. So I haven't kept up with a lot of stuff. Is it not first person?
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create, whoever you want, and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're joining
Put your iPad
Constellation,
down,
which
guy in the
are
crowd. What are you
last
doing?
kind of group of space explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones, searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places.
NASA
The
meets
game has
Indiana
a lot
Jones.
of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here, but really, really happy with how the story
I remember
turned
Fallout
out
4
and
having
where
like.
it goes.
It's,
Fallout 4 was like, oh, they finally got like a normal combat. Like it finally feels like a shooting game instead of
the fact that you guys have worked through
an
COVID, building
RPG
this and coming on the other end,
like
we're so
system
excited
being
for
held together
everyone
with
to get a chance to
toothpicks,
play it. So
emulating
thank you for
FPS
all
games.
you've
I don't
done
know.
for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you.
Everyone,
I can't
Todd.
wait for you to play the game.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it.
It's wild how close
All right,
September 6th
well,
is, yeah.
Tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
What is it? Could be anything. this. Oh, okay. I literally have no idea what this could be. Like I had a big giant crow head. Sorry. It's just... Sorry, that trip caught me off guard. Is this Never-Ending Nightmares 3, then? I'm gonna assume, because it's got giant, monstrous, fat people in the background. That's like the main enemy type of Never-Ending Nightmares 1 and 2. It takes 3. Oh god! They're bigger than ever! Lil Nightmares. It's... YouTube's own Hot Cider, first time in the chat. How you doing, buddy? That's a lot of stuff. Sorry. My banter's so bad today. Whoa. Whoa, hey there, hey there. It's Twitch.tv's Nico64 now.
Corley and Lucas from Bandai Namco to tell us more. Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very
about the
excited
goth lady?
to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the show. I mean, that's where we announced the first 2 games. So
Okay, it's okay. It's just, you know, Mr. Bezos doesn't like when YouTube takes credit for these
It looks incredible.
high-quality streams.
Corley, I see we saw 2 characters in that reveal.
Although that being
trailer.
said,
Tell us
thank you for
bit
giving me
more
a
about
segue to say, if you ever
Hi, Jeff.
come in halfway or miss the streams, the VODs are always available on my YouTube channel.
So yeah, as you have seen, we have 2 characters, but now you have 2 players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want, and face your childhood fears with a friend.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you had plaster on your head, but it turns out your head is just shiny.
Tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these 2 characters.
Yeah, so our 2 new characters are Lo and Allure.
The bald man's
they are
burden.
trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of delusions. And they will also have to find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long.
Cannot wait to have you put your hands on the game.
Lucas, I know that's not
Get your
all
dirty
because you're
hands
kind of
off my
expanding
game.
the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first
Why do you
podcast
think
series.
I was called in to spice it up, Hot Cider?
It's an original story. It's composed of
They said,
6 episodes.
this shit's
and
pretty
we're
mild.
releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can
Yeah.
go on our website,
I feel like that was the highlight of the
sounds.com
night,
to check it
though.
out, and we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
The sounds of
All right, well,
Nightmares?
we're very
What?
excited to learn more. Thank you, Lucas and Corley.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3.
I'm like the
Next, it
ODST
is rare
of
when a new
Gamescom.
studio
They're like,
reveals
shit,
footage
it's gotten really bad.
that
We need to
that
drop
happened
them in
back
feet first into
2020
hell.
Reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China. Based on the
Black
classic
Myth
16th
Wukong.
century Chinese novel Journey to the
It's kind of a
West.
cool name,
Here
actually.
is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
Yeah, wait, I just saw Monkey Guy. So it's like Journey to the West Sekiro, right? Yeah. Whoa, that guy does not have a head. Alright, so far this fucking rules. This is... like, so far I'm so into this. Just that alone right there was pretty fucking awesome. Is this Son Goku? Oh, it's Tiger Man! Oh! Did you see the way that, that tiger looks? He looks like one of those, like, really old, paintings or whatever. Prints? What do you, like, the... That's cool. I mean, so as someone who, like, really bounced off the difficulty differences in Sekiro versus other Souls games, I'm a little bummed because I feel like I might not enjoy this. I really didn't enjoy Sekiro. I've tried. But, god damn, this might be a game where the aesthetics maybe drive it for me, because this... I fucking love, like, Chinese mythology aesthetics, especially when it comes to, like, demons, and... Fuck, man, this looks cool as hell! It looks really cool. I probably will suck at playing it, though, is the thing. Oh, that is impressive. That's impressive as hell. You just stick some gold in his ear? Like, it's not that I don't want a really hard game. I really like really hard games. I just, like, I kind of, like, don't have the time to sit down and get good, so to speak, you know what I mean, these days? So it's, like, it's more just, like, I don't have the time to invest in learning the ins and outs. What the... Oh, I do not like that teeth stuff. That is disgusting. That is fucking horrendous, that teeth shit. Yeah, I mean, I really like... God, this is sorry I'm just, like, talking over this horrific, disgusting image. I mean, like, this is revolting, but it's cool. This is Quake 4? What is this? Like a scrogification thingy. Oy. Oh, that guy had fucking, like, mace arms. Oh, it's Killing Floor, another game series I've never played for, but I think I own in my Steam library due to, like, a Humble Bundle way back when. And it's like a wave shooter, zombies, right? Yeah. That's kind of stuff I want to stream, but, you know, I feel like that's better with people. I don't know, I'll try to wrestle, like, Mark B or Hambo into it. Whoa, what is this? Is this AoE 3? I'm just assuming because there's cannons it's Age of Empires. Oh yeah, wave-based Left 4 Dead sounds totally fine. I just, you know... Oh, I didn't realize AoE 4 wasn't on Xbox, because, like, Game Pass has been, like, the only reason I even knew AoE 4 existed and played it. Hey, good for them. I like Age of Empires 2. I still play Age of Empires 2 all the time. Single player, though, I'm garbage at competitive. The one thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way about AoE 4's marketing is it seems to just be really invested in, like, zooming in on it, but, like... Yeah, I think people need to reassess games like that, tactical games and controller stuff. I feel like Divinity Original 2 Sin was one of the first games I played that was, like, super complex mouse and keyboard type game that adhered to it well, and that looks like I have faith in controllers in games like that now.
That's right.
Or tactical or RTS stuff.
All right, next up we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director
Hideo
of
Kojima?
legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come
Diablo 3. I have Diablo 3 on Switch. It's fucking great. It's really good. Really well done.
December 22nd, Gamescom. Please give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder.
Oh, okay. Look at this dude. I don't know, man. He's, you know, say what you will about Zack Snyder, but he radiates awesome dad energy. He does have his painting. He looks like he's ready to go. He looks like he's gonna wake you up at 6 a.m. and go, "Hey, buddy, you ready to get to work?"
Thanks for having me out, Jeff.
Like he's a really cool dad that like teaches you how to like get your hands dirty but enjoy doing it. I don't know.
This is awesome.
Hey man, the difficulty in painting the house is part of the fun. Ah, come on, Nico, you're just not trying hard enough. Come on, apply yourself. Thanks, Daddy Zach. What is this fucking scenario I've just brought? Yeah.
You know, I love the idea of coming to Gamescom. Was like,
disregard that weird scenario where I was Zack Snyder's weird son. Okay.
And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah, just moments away.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be honest, I was just looking down at my phone for like the entirety of this discussion. What the fuck is Rebel Moon? What is it? What is it? As I talk over Zack Snyder explaining it.
You know, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven, and also I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal. And I was in there just blew
Heavy Metal's cool.
And I really loved like how intense it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it.
I don't think I've ever heard Zack Snyder.
So I thought, you know, this is a chance, and my awesome partners at Netflix were like, "Go do it," and so I got a chance.
So this was originally going to be like edgier, gritty Star Wars.
Hopkins plays the
Zack Snyder has like a.
And it's an insane ensemble.
I mean, he's clearly like successful, but don't you think that's kind of a bizarre read of Disney? It's like, hey, I've got an R-rated Star Wars idea. Let's take it to Disney.
You'll see it in just seconds, but there's even more than just the films, and part of the reason we
started with Netflix.
I know you're kind of expanding.
I would have gone to HBO if I was him.
A whole universe of things that are going to be narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that.
Look at those sleeves Zach has. Those are
and the
they're
game
old.
We're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place like.
Sorry to interrupt. Okay, every year I say this, and every year I'm disappointed. Jeff Keighley's stylist, I hope it, at this point I'm just thinking Jeff dresses himself. He's always wearing like a decent looking suit. No shade at the suit. But he's always just wearing like these little boy sneakers. these giant little boy sneakers on his suits. And it's like, you look like you're going to the 7th grade dance. Just...
right after the events of the two movies. And it really...
Yeah, he's businessman Sora.
And really interacting with it.
He's business casual by way of Kingdom Hearts 1.
The universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to like pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's like.
Wait, is he talking about a game or a movie? What the fuck is he talking about?
And we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
Are people just walking around in like pantsuits? But they're kind of like the sleek. Okay. Wait, what's Netflix games?
Yep. So this little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
The world premiere.
No. I do the segues, Zach. I do the segues. So is this the game or the movie? Or the show? Or whatever? God, this radiates Mandalorian already, though. That's a well-rendered kid. Okay, this is once again me confusing a real child with a super rendered HD person. Sorry, another real person. Oh! That guy looked familiar from like a movie. I don't know. I'm so bad. I have like face blindness with I'm so bad remembering actors. What the fuck is going on? Was that a griffin in the background? Is that the Pope?
And love for a child I could not save.
It's so funny seeing the parts. Now that you've told me, now I'm watching this with eyes, like looking for stuff that could have been Star Wars.
What do you think they want?
That guy's a dwarf. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this is like... I know if I keep doing this, we're gonna be here all day, but like... I hate shit like this in trailers. I hate shit like this so much. Everything. It's just like,
I found her. Scar Giver.
The Scar Giver? The Scar Giver? The Scar Giver? Whoa, those are space Nazis, alright.
There is a difference between justice and revenge.
Holy shit. Is that a Drider from D&D? What the hell's going on? This is... so far we have seen, like imagery from, like, some sort of samurai movie of, like huts being burned as someone runs away, screaming, carrying their child. We've got Star Wars. We've got weird Lord of the Rings shit going on. We got space Nazis. We got cultists with hoods on their heads. We got a griffin that looks like it's from Harry Potter. What the fuck's going on?
One moment.
And then there's like Dune shit going on with the royalty. Yeah, the Scar Bringer. Wait, the Scar Maker? What is it?
Are you ready?
Oh, like it's Goro from MK1 coming this year.
Let's show them that we're not afraid.
Hey, it's a Black Griffin. That's probably like the cooler one that has like cool powers. Is this like John... What's his name? John Conrad of Mars? What the fuck was that sci-fi movie that like nobody went to see, but it was like a shirtless dude in space?
A king is a man, and a man can fail. But a myth is...
John Carter. I'm sorry, what did I call him? John Conrad? John Carter, that's right. That's the guy who says, who? When what's-his-face says, when Star-Lord says, I'm Star-Lord, right? That's the who guy from the meme. Whoa, what the hell was that? Hold on. What was that? Sorry. Where is it? Did I just see like a guy in a suit and a tie? What the hell was that? Hold on. Sorry. What? Is this in like the Bright cinematic universe? Is that like a 9 to 5 orc? What is that? He's got like green skin and a pointy ear, but he's wearing like a slim coat. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why is it like half orc attorney at law guy there? What the hell's going on? Look, I don't make the rules, but in your sci-fi universe, you can't have robed people and a guy dressed like he's going to work at fucking Singular Wireless. I don't know, that's a dated reference, but you know what I mean. Like, he looks like he works at a call center. What the fuck? Oh god, part 1. Oh, Jesus, he's, oh, god, he's James Cameroning us with the fucking getting ahead of himself with the release dates for the sequels, man. Netflix must be stopped. Yeah, it's like part 1's this year, part 2's next year. It's like, whoa, easy, Tiger.
All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited, because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert.
I've never heard of this. What are you talking about, Jeff Keighley?
Well, that changes tonight, because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update trailer to share with the world.
No, this is...
You're at Gamescom. Enjoy.
The fucking Mandela effect. This game never existed before today. Good things come to those who wait. Nobody was waiting for this, Jeff. What is this game? This entire Gamescom is just Jeff Keighley trying to gaslight us that games that didn't exist until 5 minutes ago existed. I just want to point out that apparently they're in the deer forest. I don't know why this jumped out at me as being funny, but there you go. it's 50 degrees. It's 50 degrees Celsius. What the fuck? Wouldn't that kill everybody? How hot is that? That's really hot, right? Like when you say it's 30 degrees to people across the seas as an American, they're like, "Oh God, you must be dying," and then you're like, "Oh no, I meant Fahrenheit." So 50 is like. Hey, you can't just you can't ride an animal into a house. That was a deer man. Well, that's a big guy. Wait, now I'm re-interested because there's first-person fishing. This does feel like somebody showed an MMO, like the 5 most popular MMOs to like a robot. Yeah, wait, hey, maybe we can will... Oh, sorry, let me snooze this ad real quick. Let me... So I don't want to kill this momentum of this insanity that we're witnessing right now. Like, what is this? The horse meter? What is that horse meter? Alright, hold on. What's a game that, like, got canceled? Maybe we can will it. Damn, you know what I've been waiting for? Mega Man Legends 3. There's no way they'll reveal Mega Man Legends 3. Yeah, Scalebound. It's about time Dubstep and Dragons had a comeback. So we have to, like, oh, that tree ant's actually really cool. So far we've realized that my ideal game is having a tree ant and first-person fishing. Starfish Bay is exploding! The Deer Forest is exploding! Dang, it would really be wild if Jeff Keighley announced Fable 2 for the PC. Let's go low, you know, like, let's aim a little low. Get a realistic one. Yeah, if there's one thing we need, it's generic fantasy, right? I hate to sound like a snob, because I feel like I've mentioned, like, generic fantasy a bunch this stream, but, like, I run a D&D game of homebrew stuff every week. It's, like, really hard to... like, a bunch of guys in silver armor just fighting guys with horns, man. It's, like, that's literally every Wednesday for me. I don't know. Hey, look at this. We got Braveheart Jon Snow. We've got kind of the same guy over here, but with a bear head. And then, we've got Battle Lady. Got half orc with the half mohawk. And then we've got, yeah, he's kind of bimbo-fied, isn't he? He's like for some reason, every orc or half orc these days, for some reason, has the side hawk, and he's always just like drop dead fucking gorgeous. He's always just like, God, it's just so hard being a savage. Oh, yeah. But he's like gorgeous and clean. It's like, and then yeah, I guess the new is that gonna be what Yoshimitsu looks like in Now, the more that I look at this orc, he looks like a member of like a really like prominent metalcore band that's doing well for itself or something.
Hey, what's up, Gamescom?
Oh shit!
I've hooked up with my favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own special.
That's your favorite game in the world?
In Payday 3, and you know I know a lot about heists in real life. All right, it launches September 21st. Here's a
I love Payday, which is why I'm excited about Payday 3. Fuck Payday 2.
The components are kept in high security cooling containers somewhere in the storage.
Hey, that's iced tea.
The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open. So you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long, and they'll start to degrade and lose value. Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
I like these trench coats, everyone. Not that one, not the black one, but the... I like that guy's like... Sorry, that guy just threw a knife at that guy's ass and he dropped like a sack of bricks. What the hell? Holy shit! Look at how many policemen there are! Oh god! Why are there so many in a pile? I just think, what are they doing? I know absolutely nothing about Payday other than the fact that H3 had special masks for it. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, there's a warehouse being robbed. It's fucking like 70 cops descend on this freight yard and I'll just get shot to death. What the fuck was that scenario that I just witnessed?
كنت أعرف دائما أنني سأعود يوما ما.
Ah, Assassin's Creed. It's time to check my phone. Sorry, I just do not remotely care about Assassin's Creed. It's just, I just don't.
طالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان. كنا نتسلل إلى بيت الحكمة في صغرنا أنا وصديقتي نهاد.
That's cool. I did see in the Writing on Games Discord, I saw some people mentioning like the real language being used, and that's really cool. Hey, isn't that Sargon of Akkad's face? What was I gonna say? But for some reason I thought everyone was talking about Tekken 8 because Tekken likes to adhere to giving everyone their Did you know, I can't believe that they had a tie-in mask with Sargon's mask. Also, wait, am I, is that, what's his face? Was that Dev Patel, or is that just a guy who looks like Dev Patel? Is that his name? Also, I could be wrong, as I called John Connor of Mars John Conrad, so anything's possible. Is his name Dev Patel? The, what's the $1 Million Baby? No, Slumdog Millionaire, sorry. I couldn't get a look at his face. I feel like that is something. Is that? Did they just say we're gonna get a famous actor, or is that just like a model man?
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage.
That wasn't him.
Marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported.
I can't scrub. Yeah, I guess so.
On October 5th, big month in October for game releases. Now, I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Jasmine, stop hitting your mic.
Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Slapping the shit out of her mic. You see that?
I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this year.
Jasmine.
I have the honor to be your guide for tonight.
Yeah, why is Jasmine like literally like a football field away from Jeff?
And
stop hitting your mic.
Don't worry, you never have.
Why is she smacking her mic?
Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for
she's doing great.
games, then visit now.gamescom.
Oh yeah, no. Did we and Hamish ever mention about when we were at the PC gaming show? We were so close to the engineers booth because we were at the top, where presenters sat waiting to go on, and there was like all the AV guys. And I'm not exaggerating to be funny. I think 80% of the PC gaming shows time was within earshot. We could hear a stage manager losing his fucking mind. It was what was it? It was like, oh God, he was like, no, yeah, it was like, fucking go. No, just fucking go. Fuck her. Fucking go. Like, we just heard that, like in the background, like, just a guy constantly going, fuck this. Fuck that. No. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, just keep going. Are you fucking stupid? You know, like that. And it was like, I guarantee you there was someone back there yelling, stop hitting your mic. Like, there was an angry dude back there.
At 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epic section of Gamescom now to play the text adventure of the show.
I'm not going to do that, but thank you
enjoy all day
for time. Thank you.
And tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcast by IGN on Twitch or YouTube.
I can't bring myself to make fun of this woman. She just seems so friendly and wholesome.
2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest.
I know.
indie
Isn't epic like the
area
worst
in
word
the
that ever
world
happened to like the
in
gaming
Gamescom
community?
Awesome Indie Studio Show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and check out the Gamescom.
She sounds like she
Cosplay
wants to
Awards
get through
live
this and
from
get it
Cologne,
over with.
Germany
Honestly,
on Sunday at
I can
3
feel the
p.m.
anxiety.
I highly recommended this section. So check out Gamescom now for all.
No, that's what I
best
mean, Mark. Like,
features.
yeah, like on top,
Thank
like
you so
epic
much,
is the
and
worst word just because of its overuse, and that some guy was like, "What a epic games." Oh, there she
Now
goes.
Joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken.
Harada looks.
Michael, the producer of Tekken. You guys have come all this
Harada
way from Japan
looks
to
so
deliver
tiny.
something special to Gamescom. What do we got, Harada?
Harada always looks like he's being blown away by listening to cool music or something. Oh, dude, look at that guy's shirt of the Kazuya smile.
The battle mechanics.
That's an
and
awesome
new,
shirt.
Gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode for to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた、鉄拳のキャラクターの
I'm Harada's translator, and they made me wear this shirt. I don't know what Tekken is. I don't know who any of you are. They put these pre-ripped jeans on me.
体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の
Giant fucking raging Kazuya.
すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc
Story
that
mode.
players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player, and it
Yeah,
covers
he
the
does. He's got the
arcade,
surfer
which is,
ring.
you know, a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll
Oh my
also
God,
see
I
gameplay
need
that actually
to
has
see.
some AI kind of infused learning aspects.
Oh God,
to it.
did an ad go off
It's
again?
really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
That's true. You get an ad for me watching ads. Oh, that's hot. Alrighty, the frame rate looks good. All right, we're officially in Nico getting hyped about something mode. All right, this is gonna be 32 fucking fighters. Let's go, baby. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh hell yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I still gotta figure out the ad break scenario. Sorry, everybody. What? This is gonna be like the 37th time Heihachi's been killed, right? I hope they do something more with this character. He's so, like, underdeveloped. Alright. Wait, why does that guy speak Japanese? Yoshimitsu looks like he's wearing, like, Final Fantasy XIV armor. Oh shit, they're ripping off Street Fighter 6, huh? I mean, like, why not? It's a great system, honestly.
What's done is done.
Yeah, they have, but I never knew that, I just didn't know that Leo was a Japanese character. For some reason, I always thought Leo was, like, English. I don't know why. I think, isn't that Leo? What the fuck was that? That fish just turned into a rocket. Hold on. No, we're going back. We're going back. Dude. Law is embracing his Yakuza game weirdness and the fish aisle. That's incredible. Oh, they've even got a better logo than fucking Street Fighter 6. It's like a chain. That's genius. Oh shit! What flavor you want? You want chocolate? You want vanilla? You want French vanilla, I guess, is the only yellow fucking ice cream I can think of. Oh, fuck! Why is the Mokujin skin? No, I want the Mokujin skin. That's like my favorite. Oh, yeah, salted caramel. Thank you.
There you have it, Tekken 8 coming in.
Will I really buy a PlayStation 5 to get a
I'm now
Mokujin
joined
skin?
by Shelby
Absolutely
Carlton
fucking
and
not.
Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer, because on November 10th,
I like Tekken,
Call of
yeah, just
Duty Modern
repurposed
Warfare
Mies.
3
What the hell?
arrives, and today,
Actually, to be
you guys
fair,
will be the first
they look
audience
more
in
like the weird
world to
Xbox
see
avatars.
Some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all,
I don't like how he only introduces the person when they talk. Introduce them both.
This year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies. Yeah.
Open world zombies?
This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call
That's
of
what
Duty
I've wanted
campaign.
forever.
Yes, let's talk
Zombies
about
in the
the
Modern
campaign,
Warfare.
Shelby.
I'm dying to play this now.
Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about.
I know,
what is the
seriously, like
storyline?
how long has it been? Like World at War came out in fucking 2008, right? That's the first time they had zombies. It's like just...
Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers,
I like
is
her
actually
cool
standing right
like
behind you,
snake
is
skin
Makarov.
crocodile pants.
He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141
I know.
has
This
anything
game,
to say about it.
this
We are
Call of
so
Duty
excited to get this
asks the
campaign
difficult question.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level, but first, Dave, I
That's
want to talk about something new you're doing.
I like his.
Open
Yeah, I like the way
combat
he's standing.
missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation.
This lady
to the
taught
Call of Duty
Turbonator
campaign
during
that's
his
gonna allow
video
players
learning
to
college
interact with that
course.
story like never before. We call them open combat.
That
missions.
explains
Open combat
Turbonator's
missions
love
are
of
player-directed.
crocodile
They
skin
allow
pants.
the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth,
I would like to
you
play
can go in
Call of
quiet,
Duty
you
as a
can equip
turn-based
suppressed
tactical
weapons,
RPG.
complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you
I
can
would like to
strap
play
on
Call of
armor
Duty as a
plates,
Terraria-like.
you can go and hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even
Like,
use your
so
favorite
that
kill
ATV
streaks
thing was
in
really cool,
campaign.
but like you could literally do
Now,
something like
open
that in
combat
Halo
missions
3.
are
You know?
really important to our campaign
That's the
story,
thing.
and they're going to work seamlessly with
Probably
those
before that.
epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight we want to show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Yeah, drone strikes, bro.
let's set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game,
Oh,
almost,
yeah.
right?
Call of Duty's never had bad lighting.
This is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go. Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
Call of Duty, a Gamescom first. Uh-oh. Soap! Get me my gun! What's the... No, no, Ruth. They complete the operation unscathed, but right at the end, you get, like, shot in the stomach by the big bad, and you have to go, like, and reach for your gun. And then the guy, like, starts going on a rant about, like, politics or something. Like, the whole world is a nuclear bomb, actually. And then you shoot him, and then, like, you die, and then you get lifted off. You know, that's how they all end. Oh, no, fuck it. Mark, dude, the lore of Call of Duty is, like absolute batshit, because, like, this is now a series of games where, like, they just redo everything. So, like, people who died in the original trilogy are, like, back, but it's, like, it's so weird, dude. Like, they mentioned Makarov or whatever. Isn't it, like, the bad guy, the first one who dies in the first one? I don't know.
Roger that. Moving to phase 2. Patrol boat 2 o'clock. Get under.
It's weird. I remember people getting excited about. Oh, 2 and 3. That's why it sounds familiar. Yeah, I remember Soap being funny because in the very first Modern Warfare, all you saw was like I think like one of your rewards for beating the game was like seeing a picture of his face at the end. And you know, like you were just the silent guy. And then they tried to like flesh him out in other sequels where you didn't play as him, and he was like this dorky guy with a mohawk, if I remember correctly. My Soap was cooler. He was a 16-year-old Nico.
Hooks up. Good hook. Let's get up top.
Before Modern Warfare 2, I feel like Soap was the guy you play as who doesn't succumb to a nuclear bomb injury. Oh, Ruth, absolutely. Well, I can't actually speak on the second because it's been a while, but if you want to play what is like arguably just like a solid action movie romp, the campaign for the first Modern Warfare is really fun. Yeah, I recently played the remaster one and I had a blast. Like you can like knock it out in like a day or a weekend. I even had like a nice little nostalgic time of trying to get the Mile High Club achievement again, and yeah, it's cool stuff. It's a solid campaign, solid multiplayer if it wasn't destroyed by cheaters, but for the time it came out, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was like arguably like probably the best military shooter ever put out. I mean, probably to this day I'd call it that just because I don't really play that many. Yeah, Titanfall 2 is like the sequel to the like the spiritual successor to that in more ways than one. But like if you play Titanfall 2 and wants a campaign that matches the energy of that from like a decade before almost, can't go wrong with Modern Warfare 1. Modern Warfare 2 was like, oh my god, like, you know, we're on top of the world right now. We got all this money. We're gonna like have these fucking dope action set pieces on top, and you know, have some challenging parts as the No Russian scene was. It was like doubling down on the wildness. Yeah. 1 and 2 are great. I can't for the life of me remember 3. Yeah, for sure. It's like Michael Bay's like Wet Dream is 2.
All clear.
Descending stairwell, south side.
The reboots try to ground it and try to kind of, I feel like, for lack of a better term, they try to marvelize the characters a bit, or kind of make a universe out of it, and it's like, you're just a fucking ambiguous, like, military shooter. Just, like, do whatever, we don't care.
Looks like a prisoner transfer.
Call of Duty should be like Final Fantasy, you know what I mean? Just a fucking new world every time, who gives a shit?
Hold up here. All teams, Alpha's in position. Copy. Bravo set. Charlie, good to go. Roger.
Have you noticed that we've just been talking about how cool Modern Warfare 1 and 2 are, and not even paying attention to this fucking trailer?
They're taking the bait.
Shoot him! He's evil! I would unironically be super excited if military shooter was like, fuck it, we got fireballs, lightning bolts, you can summon a fucking dragon. Just fuck it, why not? Throw something at the wall. Throw something weird. If there's one franchise that can actually afford to take a risk and like recover the next year if it goes bad, it's fucking Call of Duty, isn't it? Like,
Hatchway, on me. Move.
we all know Hamish was in the audience going like, hell yeah, motherfucker! That's, yeah, so me fucking Tavish!
Bravo. Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status? Outside the control room, waiting on you.
Captain Price! Woo! Actual quote from Hamish Black. Woo! Matavish, bro! Check your corners, dude!
All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, full report.
Roger. Blackout in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Like, that's a cool effect, but effects like that are so, like, disturbingly realistic.
Copy, Bravo.
I'm not gonna do it here, mainly because I just chugged a coffee and I have milk mouth. And while this is a cop-out, I cannot, with faith at this moment, do a good Scottish accent, but my Scottish accent is, from what I've deduced of the reactions, because I've tried it in Scotland and in America, Americans think it's fucking great, which is not good praise, and Scottish people seem to be mildly offended / like bemused by it.
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
Although I will say, if you've ever heard me do it on the podcast, I am maybe shitting it up a bit for the sole purpose of annoying Hamish. Like, it's funny. You can get Hamish's goat pretty well by just going up to him and going, you know, just make some noises like that, and he's like, oh, that's so, you know, he makes noises in response. It's good stuff.
Clear.
You know, it's actually really funny. Well, it's not like funny. It's just kind of an interesting thing. Is the stereotype of Scottish people, you know, kind of be, hey, I'm so, like that kind of just illegible kind of thing. I've literally never met a Scottish person. Well, that's actually not true. I have seen Scottish people, like, drunk in the street. Definitely sounding like that, but like I know a lot of Scottish people personally. All of them are really kind of soft-spoken and really, like, well-worded, and like, I don't know, I just think it's really funny, the stereotype, because I don't see it, to be fair. Everyone kind of sounds like Hamish, where they kind of have this, like, oh, hi, you know, like that kind of... Sorry, that was a little Irish, wasn't it? Again, I'm not going to actually do my Scottish accent right now.
Gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time.
He lost me at... He is tiny. That N could swallow him whole.
The Feywild.
You may think that's weird framing, but check this out, outsider. What if I told you Jeff actually ran up to the cameraman and said, hey, I want to look really tiny. Can you make me look really tiny? It's a win for the Short Kings. Okay, those two monsters were really cool looking.
The question becomes,
those were really cool monsters. Is there anything worse than a game that, you know, like, doesn't look appealing gameplay-wise, but you see, like, some environments and creatures that just are like, yes, dude, those are awesome, but, like, you just... I'm not gonna play this. What the hell was that? It was like a kangaroo dinosaur. Well, that's a rhino-elephant dinosaur. That's a big guy.
regardless of which portal variety you favor.
Whoa, what? Very cool. There's cool shit, like, embedded in this game that I'm, like, sad seeing. Because I know it's not gonna get, like, oh, look at these cool, look at that jewelry monster, looks great. Well, it's weird, right, Mark? It's like only the characters seem to be like colonial English kind of stuff, but like the monsters and stuff are really cool. Like the enemies don't seem like that. They seem like they're just from a different... This is a weird thing. I feel like there's a bizarre, like, want for, like, colonial people fighting magic things that started with that Amazon game. Am I wrong? Was it New World? Like, colonial guys running around fighting monsters? What the hell's this? Like, it's a weird niche that I feel like is actually, like, wanted, but I personally don't really understand that. It kind of... It kind of reminds me of, like, a bizarre GURPS book you'd find at a used bookstore, and it's like, Colonial London versus the dinosaurs.
She will utilize the power of the four primals and
Yeah.
attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
This is certainly a video game of the anime variety.
I sense something, but I can't put a finger on what.
It doesn't look right from up here. No.
Feels like overkill for a glorified treasure.
But I'm a Lassie.
Oh, primeval god.
You can't do that.
Your forgiveness.
Hold on. Oh, ooh, ah. Sorry, I'm doing my cool JRPG protagonist voice. Ah! Here's my full strength.
Fate set in motion can't be stopped. Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my
I'm gonna have to give it my all. Bahamut! The two little girls just yelling Bahamut is actually extremely funny.
But you've always been there to protect me.
I'm the Lassie?
I just wanted to say thank you.
He's a false Lassie! False Lassie, whatever. Do you have a chocobo in your head? It's me, Snow. Quick, lightning, we must defeat the Lassie. Quick, oh god, it's Vanilla. She's gonna kill us.
Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium.
The General Kirkin.
She is Jack's mentor. She is tough, and she is conflicted about how to win this ever war. But that's all I can say. Let's take a look at the game.
Hey, what's up? All I can say is my character's really conflicted. Alright, check out this game. Oh, is this like a first per- What the hell? What is this?
Everyone that can fight already is.
The rising genre of fuckcore. Because if there's anything that pairs well, it's modern hip-hop music with a fantasy setting. Right, guys? I can't think of two more clashing, like, just flavors of stuff. I'm sure there's a way to get it to work, but video games have yet to do it. That's not the only genre that doesn't work well with fantasy. I feel like a lot of fantasy shouldn't even be paired with, like, heavy metal and stuff like it is. What the hell's going on in this game? I just feel like I'm looking at a bunch of, like, light blue and light purple explosions. I mean, Afro Samurai. Look, are you trying to compare Afro Samurai to Immortals vanilla subtext of the second title? I don't even know.
That was Immortals of Avium, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world.
Did you guys know that Gary Gygax actually invented hip-hop and D&D?
Genu, welcome to
That being said, happy 50th birthday, hip-hop. Didn't that just happen?
Yes. Fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse, in the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little bit?
You know, I will say I'd rather have like the EDM hip-hop trap stuff than the really cringy, like new age, like white boy soul music that was in trailers like a couple of years ago. I'm Only Human After All era.
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with
Gary
me
Gygax.
today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy APRG.
距离上次我们给大家分享动态已经有1年的时间了，我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展。
Hey, shouldn't they be translating this into German?
这次我们想接触这个舞台，给大家。
Just realized, isn't this like a bunch of German people in the audience? And Hamish?
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会有我
Oh,
们
guys,
战斗机制和我们
we don't need an update on this game. God, they talk for so long.
So we've brought a trailer with us.
Oh, is this another game?
Some of the urban environment
Yeah.
that we've been working on.
Wait a
Also
minute.
Some of the,
This German theater doesn't have a fire.
dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless
The
Zone
quickest
Zero at Gamescom.
sequel announcement ever. The day after Bomb Rush Cyberpunk comes out. Sorry, I kind of just spaced out staring at this trailer because it's just so... I don't, like, what am I looking at? Oh, see, I can't fully agree with that, Ruth, because I love a lot of card games. Although I will say I'm not really a fan of card games in action games, because whenever there's a card system, it's like signaling like, hey, there is a one true path system that you can break open here with our cards, and you can usually like break the you can usually break that shit like halfway through the game and make everything a cakewalk, and you know, it's like, what are you gonna do, not play optimally?
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar.
I'm never going in that barn.
And today we're excited to share a special look.
I refuse to enter that barn.
Provide an update on its PlayStation
I'm not going.
5.
I'm not going in that barn. You think I can't hear who you shot previously?
The Lawfu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection. General
I saw you dragging the bodies out of that barn. If you were an anime girl, would you have pink hair? I think I'd go for green, but I do kind of like the all pink vibe of Mark. Be nice. But yeah, well, no, like if you had a choice in it, right? Like if you know, because there's always like a flavor of anime girl. Like, I'm the pink one, I'm the red one, I'm the blue one. I think I'd go for like the kind of, you know what? If I was an anime girl archetype, I'd go for the older sister one with like the dark green hair. And there's always one, and she's just like kind of fed up with everyone's shit. Why would you want to be a wage slave anime girl? Is that even a genre? Wait, there's a character called Genuine?
Looks like I'll have to help Genuine get these slackers.
Genuine. Is that like the anime version of R&B artist Genuine? What the fuck, Genuine?
We got still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin
Mark, you'd probably be like
Impact
so
is doing its
powerful though, like
3-year
fat guys, and
anniversary
like picture like, have you ever seen a fat character in any anime that wasn't like
Plus,
powerful or
an announcement
something?
of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
Like, why? You can't just have a character called Genuine. Okay, did I like click on the wrong video? It's been like, I feel like the last 25 minutes has been anime stuff. That's all as far as I'm concerned, we've just seen like the same game being shown in different angles. Holy anime. Look, I got no problem with anime. Like, I don't let the art style turn me away from a game usually. But like, fucking hell, man.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
What? What? That's the only line that's been in the trailer so far is, seriously, you've got a great magician standing here. What does that mean? And then a guy jumps into the ocean. What the hell's going on? This would be a fun song to drum to. I'll say that. What does this have to do with being a magician? Wait, this game's already out. Why are we just seeing a trailer for it again? I don't understand. Wait, it's like... I don't know what I'm watching. What the hell was that?
October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
What the hell's this? Yeah, wait, what? Oh, is this... They should call it The Lords of the Fallen or something. Give it so we know. Now we're gonna have a new installment of the Angry Video Game Nerd is chronologically confused about series, but about Lords of the Fallen.
They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. After all the time that
We know, we get it. You guys like Dark Souls. Jesus. This has been like this series' thing. Lords of the Fallen, the Lords of the Fallen. Yeah. We're gonna keep calling these games the same name until somebody actually plays them.
you will know darkness, brother.
Are you guys getting ads again? Sorry, I'm sorry. Hey, at least the ads somewhat helped me.
You look into the shadows.
Whoa, new subscriber.
That scared the shit out of me. Mark, you just fucking... Yeah, sorry, no, sorry about the ads, this thing. I forgot that I put when subscriber alerts and follow alerts are new, and I just got terrified. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, no, it's totally on my end, the ad. Hey, it's Knuckles, the best Sonic character. So I know I'm a pretty loud proponent of like hating Sonic, and like 3D Sonic is such ass. I will never budge from this, but a new 2D Sonic by people who seem to know what the fuck they're doing, I'll play that. Yeah, sorry about the ads, guys. I know, yeah, that Sonic Superstars looks great. I'm definitely playing that. But yeah, sorry about the ads. I kind of just hopped onto this without any pre stuff, so this was kind of to get my feet wet again.
Looks amazing. October is going to be
but yeah, we're gonna work on that ad thing.
month for new releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars.
I don't know how I feel about
But that
4.
is not
Am I the only
all
one that like
the
kind of
Sonic
hates
news we have
4-player
for you
co-op
tonight
in
at Opening Night Live,
2D
because
platformers?
We also have a special update.
It's just not very fun.
On Sonic Frontiers.
Like someone's always getting left behind, or someone's always telling you to slow down. You know, someone's always like rushing it. Like in that one Mario 4-player game, wasn't it like someone would just be trapped in a bubble? What the hell's going? Wait, what the fuck is this? Wait, are his friends dead? Why are they ghosts? Hold on, I missed that.
Because we also have a special update for you.
Wait,
on
didn't Sonic Frontiers already come out? Or is this DLC? Why are his friends ghosts? Yeah, but I thought this game came out like a year ago. Oh. Okay, sorry, I just saw ghosts. Why are his friends dead? They're dead! Except for Robotnik. Why is Robotnik just chilling? I'm not gonna play I'm not gonna play Sonic Frontiers. Never. Also, spoilers, he becomes Super Sonic? I didn't know that. No, someone spoils Sonic Frontiers for me right now. Wow, that told me that was some new Sonic information right there. Wait, so is the DLC that you can become Supersonic? That wasn't in the base game? That's like That's like having a Pokemon game without Pikachu in it.
So amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs.
Alright, maybe I'll play it on the stream and I'll laugh at it. But I'm not playing that like in my spare time. Okay, good. I was like, if they don't have the...
Gamescom is the world's
That's Supersonic, damn.
video game event. Just check out this footage from last
Wait, I thought he always had blue eyes. I thought it was a reference to Dragon Ball.
Celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like this.
Whoa, it's Zelda.
Now I'm here.
Another
with
Zelda.
Mochi Dragon. Rainbow Raven.
Rainbow Raven. I don't know who that is. Zaza? That just looks like a person from Halo. Who's Rainbow Raven?
Mochi Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
Oh, that's their name. I thought the character's name was Rainbow Raven. I was like, why are they in
The
black?
first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design?
You've never seen
And
Link?
the third one is, does it have a little challenge
Zelda?
in the cosplay making progress? Like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
If I remember correctly,
For me, it's definitely
Mark B
being able to
loves
play
Jess
all of these awesome games
Nigiri?
in cosplay at
Yeah.
the booths of the developers, as well as talking to the producers of the indie games, like having first-hand conversations, and of course the cosplay village.
Thank
How do you
so much
how do you do
for sharing
cool
your costumes with us.
scars like
And
that?
I
Those
wish
scars
you
on
a
cosplayers
great,
always look so cool, like the
wonderful
fake scars.
Gamescom. Thank you. Applause.
Like the ODST cosplayer.
Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom event arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out
You don't like Jess Nigiri as a person?
Live from Cologne or tune in online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you,
Once
Matt.
again,
It's great
Jeff,
to have you here.
terrified. Oh,
All right, right now we've got a first look at the First Descendant, a next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The crossplay
I
open
almost am
beta
afraid
will be
to
held
ask,
September
especially since I'm
19th.
live on my stream right now, but what the fuck is Ugandan Knuckles? Do I want to know? I feel like just... I don't know what that is.
The will of the ancestors. Accept your calling.
That's not making... saying just it's a meme doesn't make me feel any better about it.
For us, for Albion. Rise, my warriors. Give your life.
I am not gonna look up what Ugandan Knuckles is just based on the... It was a little fat Knuckles who spoke in fake Ugandan. It's just... I'm not laughing at like... Well, I'm laughing at the concept because it's like, why is that a meme? Like, why did that happen?
Humanity is still at risk of extinction. And you are the only chance we
Alright.
have.
I don't get... Alright. You do you. I'm assuming Twitter started that or something? Can you show me the way? Do you know the way? Yeah, I'll just pretend. You know, I'm just gonna like... yeah. Sounds like some weird casual racist shit. Yeah, whatever. Not my bag. Anyways, back to the big explosions. Ah! I do not. How do you? Yeah, that's quite the question. How does one dress like Ugandan? What does? So like, I'm not looking at a. You dress up like Knuckles and. I guess, yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. How's Surface World?
Good.
Subnautica 2?
Everything's fine.
Great.
How are you?
Tired, but in a good way.
Firewatch 2.
Busy.
Water Watch.
Unitrench is still Unitrench.
Quantic Dream. More like a Quantic Dream. Get it? Because we're underwater?
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
I don't expect you
that
to
pun.
understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be.
Post-rock intensifies.
I promise.
Where's the big break for explosions in the sky?
On the verge of something special.
Whoa, that turned into a plane. Whoa, now I'm...
Being first into great unknown.
I like that guy climbing the mountain who had like beady eyes. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Walk into the bank and then put your payday mask on. That way they can see you. If your lies of P, then your lies with me. What is I feel like I heard Eliza P like 2 years ago and then I've heard nothing about it. What time is it? Bloodborne at home. So, Eliza P is literally like, hey, let's do Bloodborne, but Pinocchio. Yeah, exactly. It's Bloodborne Pinocchio. That's, you know what? They've got me interested.
Troy Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, the stars of Fort Solace, which is out today.
What's got me interested is like someone's like, let's take the Pinocchio story and make Bloodborne out of it.
This is so fun. Tell us a bit about
Like, is Geppetto a bad guy?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane. We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters.
As much as I don't want to cut off,
at the core of this experience,
well, as he was called Roger Clark just there, but I believe that's actually Troy Baker.
Discovering these characters,
as made famous by background guy number 5 in The Last of Us TV show. Not sure what else he's done.
I know Roger made it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
Let's. I guess I gotta take the puppy out, play with her, give her some food, walk her around. You know, time to play with Bear, wake her up from her nap. But let's. I guess let's just watch this trailer and then I'll say peace. And yeah, I would like to, I guess call this my return to giving the streaming thing a shot. I got a better schedule nailed down. Let's give it a shot. Stay tuned. Yeah, of course. We got different time zones and stuff, but yeah, this is my inaugural returning back to getting in the thick of stream. So let's watch whatever the fuck this is.
Get a little tease of this. It said it's out today.
Yeah, it wasn't that I wasn't. It was that I got a puppy, and
so much, guys.
we both underestimated how that would affect our daily schedules. And so, puppy's getting bigger, and now she fits more into stuff now during the day.
Fort Solace in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Yeah, have a good one, Roof, and have a good day at work. Bear's great. She's a sweetheart, but she's nuts. She's a puppy. She got puppy brain. We will do a Bear stream one day. One of my dreams is just to have a chilling on the rug with Bear stream. But she's just a little too wacko.
I think there may have been an incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jack? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
Hit A to punch. The tiny trap door. Even though I knew the game was called Fort Solace, when it started spelling out Fort, I legitimately thought it was going to say Fortnite. I don't know why.
All right, next it's it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road.
Okay, let's give it one more. Let's get Fortnite 2. Let's give it one more trailer because that trailer was honestly nothing. One more, and then we'll peace out.
Lies a journey. One of anticipation and adaptation.
Is this literally just like a...
Of hope.
What is this, like a sim? Wait, what is this?
Each step matters. For every
What
obstacle,
is this?
there's a solution.
Is this a driving game? That's Stranding 3?
For every task, a tool.
Is this like a strategy, like mudding truck game to like...
For every destination.
What?
An expedition.
This is so funny. This is so like, and pardon the expression, this is like too epic for a off-roading truck simulation game. I kind of love it.
All right, our next stop.
All right, well,
Motorfest, a vibrant
I can safely say I don't need to know about the crew. Yeah, we're gonna pin it here. Let's go to the BRB screen, which is chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll probably be back sometimes this week. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. Okay, keep an ear out. Follow, subscribe if you can. Tell your friends. All that cool stuff. Thanks for hanging out. This was fun. Cool. Doing this. No matter how many people are in attendance, I always have a great time. So definitely gonna do more. All right. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Later.